What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to set up your wholesaling real estate business for the most success. That being said, this video is going to be value packed from the beginning all the way to the end. I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your wholesaling business. So make sure you stick around for the whole video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down below, hit the red button and subscribe. It helps me reach more people, so I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. But let's get right into it. So yeah, that's right. I'm going to show you exactly how you should have your wholesaling real estate business set up. So let's get right into it and let's break it down. So how should you have a wholesaling business set up? Well, there is a few different components, a simple few components to understand for a wholesaling business. There is the marketing part of a wholesaling business. Then there is a sales part of a wholesaling business. And then there is a disposition and transaction coordination, kind of like a support and sales portion of your business. So it's really three key components. Let's first talk about the marketing component. This is where you conduct marketing to find a motivated seller that wants to sell their property to you. These are the different marketing channels. You can do cold calling, you can do Google pay-per-click, you can do driving for dollars, you can do direct mail, you can do SMS text blasting. You can do bandit signs. There's all these different marketing channels where you go and you find the customer, the homeowner that wants to sell their property. Then there's the sales part of your business. This is where you actually lock up the deal. This is where you learn how to build rapport, how to negotiate. This is where you learn your sales process, how you're going to talk to a seller on the phone in order to convince them to sell their property to you for X price. This is where you get the property under contract. And now we talk about that final part of your business, which is the dispositions part of your business, where that negotiation skills from your sales part of your business carries over, because this is where you are selling the deal to a cash buyer. So you need to know how to negotiate. And then support part of your business, the transaction coordination, to actually get the deal from open to actually successfully closed. So those are the three key components of a wholesaling business, and you need to make sure you understand each one in entirety. Now, how are you going to set up your wholesaling business with these components? What is the best system and CRM to organize each department and keep track of your whole business? So let me go ahead, share my screen with you, and let's talk about it. It is the Wholesale CRM. This is the client relationship management system that I use for my wholesaling business. This is the heart of a successful wholesaling business, and it sets up your business with those three departments exactly how it should be set up. Guys, if you want a full demo of this system, all you have to do is go to wholesalecrm.com, click here, and you'll be able to get a full demo. There's going to be a link down below for that, but I'm going to go over most of the platform for you today. So let's jump right into it. This is the main dashboard of the Wholesale CRM. This is what I use to set up my wholesaling business and to organize each of those departments. So as you can see at the top, we have an activity page. This shows just pretty much everything that's going on within the company, but then we have our departments broken out right here. So we have that sales department where you are acquiring the deals. You're talking to the sellers, negotiating with the seller, and locking up the deal. That's our sales department right here. Then we have our transactions and dispo offers department and our cash buyers departments right here. So this is that disposition, support, and transaction coordination department of your business. We then have a couple other key components. We have our title companies, and we also have our employees, our human resources department of our business. And then we have our marketing, our KPIs, our automatic follow-up, our emails. So we have our marketing department as well. So it breaks down for you those three different components that I just mentioned for you. And then when we dive into it, we dive into our acquisitions, our sales department, which is our seller leads app, and it's going to break it out perfectly for you and organize everything. On the left-hand side, you're going to have all the views of the important information, like all leads, how many offers have been made, and so on, right there for you to quickly view. And then on the right-hand side, you're going to have the seller lead profiles. So when you go out there and you conduct marketing with those different marketing channels that I mentioned, and you find a motivated seller, those motivated sellers from your marketing, they flow directly into the system, and a seller lead profile is created for each and every motivated seller. So that way, each and every motivated seller's information is organized in your business perfectly. The seller lead profile for each seller looks like this. It's going to have their name, their spouse name, the address. A team member in your company is going to be assigned to the lead. All their contact information is going to be stored here. The Zillow information is going to feed through, that Zestimate. All of that info from Zillow is going to be right there for you to access. Then lead status. It organizes and categorizes every lead exactly where it should be in your company. So it's going to tag them by what marketing channel did the lead come from, telemarketing, website, RVM, SMS, direct mail. Then it's going to let you keep track of how many times you've tried to contact this motivated seller. Why the call attempts? And every time you click a call attempt, it's going to send them a text and an email letting them know you tried to contact them automatically for you. Then it's going to keep track of how many written and verbal offers you have made to this seller. And it is going to categorize and organize the seller perfectly, like I mentioned. So is it a new lead? Is it interested? Is it not interested? Is it dead? It's going to put them in the proper bucket that they're supposed to go in. It's also going to tag them by their temperature. Is the lead hot? Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it dead? So that way you know exactly how good each lead is. Then it's going to categorize them, organize them by their motivation for selling, which is one of the most important things. What is the reason the seller wants to sell? So it's going to tag and organize each lead for you as a tired landlord. Are they a tired landlord? Is there a death in the family, divorce, pre-foreclosure? What is the reason they want to sell? And that is super amazing. Then we go on to one of the best things that this system does for you and your sales department, automatic follow-up. Yeah, this system follows up with sellers for you automatically on an ideal sequence. Yeah, you're going to be able to create these sequences and customize the messages, and you're going to be able to decide how often it texts and emails each seller. And all you have to do is activate the automatic follow-up for that seller, and it's going to send them emails and texts on an ideal sequence. And when you sign up for Wholesale CRM, they give you the ideal messages and ideal sequence when it comes to the automatic follow-up as well. So that's super valuable. Next, we have contract creation. All you have to do to send an offer to a seller to sign, all you have to do is fill out a few pieces of information, click this button, and it's automatically going to fill out the contract for you and send the contract to the seller. So that way you can send more contracts and lock up more deals. And then right here on the right-hand side, you're able to take all your comments. So when you're on the phone with the seller or as you're working the deal, you're able to make all your comments there. So that way everything, all the notes are saved in. And a bunch of tracking info down here. So guys, that is just the seller lead profile. This does so much more, but right there, imagine how much more organized your business will be having your sales department, your seller leads, be organized like that with a seller lead profile for each and every seller, right? If you're currently trying to run a wholesaling business off of a Google spreadsheet with sellers on there and the info in an Excel sheet, that is never going to work. You need to organize, systemize your business and set it up just like this. This is how I have my business set up. And without this, we would not be as successful as we are. Next, we move on to that transactions and dispositions department that I mentioned. So we go onto the transactions app. Every time a lead from the seller leads app becomes a deal, right? Once we get that seller to sign that contract we sent out, we just click contract sign, send to transactions. All of this info, all the seller's info, all the notes, all of it is going to flow over directly over to the transactions department of your business. So that way you can work on the transaction and selling the deal. So this would be a profile for each and every deal under contract. So as you can see, the address will be there. You'll be able to click right back to the seller lead, but all the information, the name, phone information, their contact information, all that's going to flow over. All the notes you got are going to flow over right here. And then we move on to the opening stage, right? This is where you're going to be able to choose what is the exit strategy. Is it a wholesale deal? Is it a novation? Is it a fix and flip? Are you buying the property? You choose the exit strategy and then you go down to the opening stage. This system actually walks your team step by step through the transaction process. So when it comes to when you get a new contract, the first thing you got to do is file the contract. Then you got to send the information to title and open up escrow. Then you got to get earnest money delivered to title. Then you got to introduce yourself to the seller as the transaction coordinator. Then do you need to order pictures of the property? Is there a lockbox? Is there HOA? All the contract information is going to flow over. And so it takes them through opening stage. Then we go to marketing stage. Are we marketing the deal? Yes, we're marketing the deal. Do we want to post it to the dispo offers so that way we can accept offers on the deal? Yes. Once we click that, the address is going to be posted to your own website where buyers can go in and submit offers on the deal. I'm going to show you that shortly. Then it walks your team through what marketing channels are we going to market the deal with? What price are we marketing the deal for? Have we sent it out on InvestorLift? Have we sent it on Facebook? Have we posted the deal on Craigslist? Have we sent it to buyers? It's walking your team through each different marketing channel to try to sell the deal. Then any offer that gets submitted by a cash buyer is going to show up right here. If you set up a showing, you can schedule it there. Then we move on to the signing stage. Once we find a buyer that wants to buy the deal, it takes your team through this part step by step. Did you send the assignment contract? Did we receive the assignment contract back signed? Did we send the contract to title? Did the buyer deposit their non-refundable earnest money? Step by step, it takes you through the transaction process. And then it generates the contract for you, just like the purchase contract to send to sellers. This is going to fill out the assignment contract for you to send to the buyer to sell the deal. All you have to do is input a few pieces of information, click generate assignment contract, and boom, it's going to send the assignment contract and have it generated for you, so that way you can sell the deal and save time not having to fill out contracts. Then once we lock in that buyer, we go to the closing stage. What's the actual close date? What's the final closing price? Any miscellaneous expenses, and it gives you your actual profit right there. And once it's closed, it tracks all this info for you. Boom, your whole transactions department is right there. Talk about organizing and setting up a wholesale business properly. Now we go to dispo offers. This is where all the offers come in, and this is where that website I mentioned is created for you, where buyers are able to submit offers on your deals. So once you put that deal in the transactions app, that address is going to show up here, and a buyer can go ahead and input their information here and make an offer on the deal. So you have a website for all your deals where people can go ahead and submit offers. Next, we move on to cash buyers. Guys, part of that dispositions department in your business is your cash buyers. And building out a massive, really dialed in cash buyers list is so important to a successful wholesaling business. So when you're doing this, you're going to be able to create a profile for each and every cash buyer. And it's going to store their buyer name, their entity name, their contact information, whether they're a VIP buyer or not, what areas do this buyer want to buy in, what type of properties does this cash buyer like, single family, multifamily, what type of investor are they? Are they a rehabber? Are they a developer? Are they a builder? Are they buy and hold? What price point do they like to buy? Do they like to buy properties that are around $200,000? All this information about exactly what this buyer wants, you're going to be able to input here. So that way you build out an extensive buyer profile for each and every buyer. And you get a website for this as well, where buyers can go ahead and add themselves to your cash buyers list for you. So you can go ahead, send out this website link, say, hey, if you want to join my cash buyers list, click this link, and they're going to be able to input all their information, what they like to buy, and submit that right into your system, so that way cash buyers can add themselves in. Title companies, every single title company is going to be stored in here, so every title company that you use to close deals, same thing, profile is going to be created for them. Team members, right? When it comes to building out your company and setting up your wholesaling business, you need to build out a proper employee department. So each team member of yours is going to have a profile with all their information, when they were hired, their name, their contact details, whether they're active or terminated, and what department do they work in. Are they a acquisition manager, dispositions? Are they admin? Are they cold caller? Are they in-house, or are they a virtual assistant? You're going to build out your full HR department right there. And then these apps here are where you set up your automatic follow-up. And then KPIs. Guys, this system's going to track for you all your key performance indicators. Every single metric that's important for a wholesaling business is going to be tracked. So if you want to set up your wholesaling business properly, you need to have your metrics tracked. Otherwise, you're flying blind. It's going to track how many leads you're getting daily, how many leads monthly, how many leads per marketing channel, how many contracts you've sent per month, how many contracts you've gotten signed, how many deals closed, and it's going to track these metrics for each member on your team. So it's a no-brainer. Guys, this is exactly how I have my wholesaling business set up. I have it divided between those 3 different departments: marketing department, sales department, dispositions and transaction coordination department, and I use this CRM, the Wholesale CRM, to set it all up, to actually put it all in motion, to organize it all, and to divide it all perfectly how it's supposed to be. So guys, if you want to be a successful wholesaler and if you want to set up your wholesaling business the right way and actually scale and actually grow like a real company, Wholesale CRM is a no-brainer. Again, guys, you can go get a full demo of this platform at wholesaleCRM.com. And guys, it's highly affordable. For a one-man show, just getting started, it is only $97 a month. $97 a month for one user. So if you want to sign up and actually start organizing your business and setting up your wholesaling business like a real business, make sure you go to Wholesale CRM and sign up. There's a link down below in the description for that. But just a quick recap, right? This system sends contracts for you at the click of a button. It automatically follows up with sellers for you. It keeps track of all your KPIs, your key performance indicators, so it tracks all your metrics. It organizes every single thing possible. Also, there's a mobile app, so that way you can access your business from your phone. Guys, and if this was confusing or if you think the system is confusing, there is a full knowledge base of videos that show you exactly how to set up and use the system step by step and seamlessly integrates. This system integrates with any other platform, so that way if you're marketing with a dialer or you're doing online marketing, all of those leads can integrate and flow directly into the system. Super easy. And then users, you can have as many users as you need, so that way it encompasses your full company. But that being said, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to share with you exactly how I have my wholesaling business set up. I hope that was valuable to you. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the like button. If you have any questions about how I set up my business or about this CRM, make sure to comment them below and I will answer you. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down below, hit the red button and subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.